What up, YouTube? Joe Schmo, John Doe, The Journey. What up, what up? So, let me paint a little picture for you guys. Let me see if I can use my imagination and paint you guys a picture. Right? So, you got a couple in a relationship, a loving relationship, right? But the boyfriend, right? He wakes up in a bad fucking mood, right? He's in a bad mood. He's stuck in his fucking thoughts, right? He's stuck in his thoughts. You know what I mean? He's thinking a lot. He's a little overwhelmed, a little stressed out. You know what I mean? This particular guy might have long curly hair, be wearing a beanie. Who fucking knows? You know what I mean? I'm just using my imagination. Right? So he wakes up in a bad fucking mood. You know what I'm saying? Today's just not his day. You know, going through some shit, trying to sort out some thoughts. Well, here's one thing about thoughts, people. Actually, let me get back to the goddamn story. We're trying to get me sidetracked. So look, right? Wakes up in a bad fucking mood. And he tries to make a plan to be productive for that day to get out of that mood, right? Because he got to work on that mood himself. You know what I mean? Because the mood's starting with him. So really you can't change that mood. You know what I mean? You could give him kisses, be lovey-dovey, cook him fucking breakfast. But you can't really relieve those thoughts. So you're in that bad mood. And your caring, wonderful, loving, beautiful girlfriend wants to try to help you out, right? She wants to try to help you. Try to clear your thoughts. Get you thinking about something better, right? So the question she wants to fucking ask you is what you're thinking about. What's on your mind? What got you looking so moody, right? Well, check it out, man. So this particular person, right, wakes up in a bad mood. He has a plan to go work out because he's feeling guilty for not getting his fitness on. Got a little beer gut, and he don't even got dang drink. He got beer gut. Okay, so he's in a little fucked up mood. You know what I mean? A lot of things on his mind, and so he has a plan to be productive for that day. Then that plan gets interrupted by an opportunity to go do something else, which is great. Let's go do something. Tired of sitting at the house, right? You want to go do something. But the thing is the whole time you're doing that something else, you're feeling guilty about not doing what you woke up planning on doing. You see? And then when your beautiful, loving, caring, gorgeous girlfriend keeps asking you what's on your mind and you know what's going on. Well, see, here's the thing, people. Some thoughts aren't meant to be a topic for freaking discussion. You know what I'm saying? If thoughts are confusing to yourself, trying to explain them to somebody else is going to make it 10 times fucking worse, because you can't even make sense of it in your own head. So trying to make sense of it to somebody else who doesn't even know what you're feeling or what you're going through or what's even inside of your head that you're trying to make sense of is just going to make things more frustrating. So it's super dark in here. So sometimes we have to just let people sort through their thoughts on their own. I don't recommend to keep on bugging that person. What's wrong? What's going on? Are you okay? Are you okay now? What are you thinking about? Just let me sort through my shit, because what I'm trying to sort through isn't necessarily up for discussion. You know, I'm not looking for opinions. I'm not looking to be fixed. I'm not looking to be helped. It's just something that I have to sort through on my own, because a lot of it is, you know, things, personal things, not necessarily like deep dark secrets, but you know what I mean, just overwhelmed with your own life. You know what I mean, things that you want to be doing, things that you need to be doing, you know, and you're just running through the sticky notes in your head. You know what I mean, what you need to do and all this shit. You know what I mean, and you're trying to make sense of all the chaos in your head. And so your loving, beautiful, sweet, caring woman that's just trying to help you, it doesn't always help. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to give somebody their space and let them sort through it. That's what I need. When I get into those moods, I just need some self-time. I need to be able to think. I need to be able to sort through things and kind of talk to myself and build up the energy to just go do what I need to do and then come back in a better mood. So that's kind of my relationship tip for the day. You know what I mean? Don't always push to get something out of somebody. Let them come around on their own time. You know what I mean? And I've been through a lot, and one of the things that I learned is that we never change on someone else's time. You know what I mean? There was a time in a relationship where I was a super dickhead, and one thing that she told me is that you will never change. And then after she left, it's ironic. I almost instantly started changing, and it's just because I was finding myself again and getting back to the roots of myself. So we do change, you know what I'm saying, and big things change. My dad was an alcoholic for almost all his life, you know what I'm saying, and now he's 4 years sober, and never wants to touch a bottle again, you know what I mean. So people do change, and the thing is we don't change on other people's time. That's the problem. People want you to change now, change this, change that. But we don't change on other people's time. We change when the lesson comes into our life that causes that reaction of us changing. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be on other people's time. That's something that we have to understand, and we have to be humble that we're not always going to change on our partner's time. You know what I mean? That lesson has to come into our life for us to realize that change needs to be made. So you know what I mean? Bear with us. You know what I mean? The mood doesn't last forever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their bad days. Everybody has their moods. Everybody has thoughts running through their head. You know, and I can't speak for everybody, but for me personally, I just need my space. I need to just process everything, self-reflect, and then do my moment of progress a day, and you know what I mean, do what I feel is productive to the path that I'm on, and where I want to be and where I'm going. You know what I mean? Love spending time with you. You know what I mean? Love hanging out, love all that, but oftentimes when paths merge together, I feel like we lose a piece of ourselves, and subconsciously get depressed about that. So I definitely like taking my own time. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking some self-time, self-reflecting your thoughts, thinking about where you want to go and what you need to do to be where you want to be, and just having that love and support at home is awesome. You know what I mean? But self-time is definitely a benefit to a relationship. I recommend it to anybody, because you know, oftentimes you hang out so much, you know what I mean, it's like one life, two minds, you know what I'm saying, and you definitely need two minds and two lives. So I just wanted to throw that out there, you know what I'm saying. That's definitely a big thing that I learned. Just a couple other jewels for you guys. A big thing that I learned in my last relationship is I wanted to work on not saying things that I didn't mean, because I would often, my thing is I crave love. So if I feel like the love is dwindling, or if the love is what's the freaking word, man, is you know, if I have to guess, you know, do you love me or not, if I have to guess, I'm gonna push to find out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push you away. And if you stay and say, no, I love you, I want to be with you, I'm going to stay, then I feel like you love me. And if you just pack up and go, then I feel like you never did. So, and that was something that I had to work on, because I would always, once I didn't feel it anymore, I'd always push to see if it's there. And, well, see, what happened is I pushed too damn hard, you know what I mean? It was like one push too many. So, and I would say things that I didn't mean just to push a button, just to get a reaction. And 9 times out of 10, it was a reaction that I wanted, the reassurance that I was loved and that they weren't going to leave. But at the end of the day, you know, people don't have to be in your life. You have to be somebody that people want to be in your life. So when you're constantly pushing for a reaction, you're becoming something unhealthy for somebody else that they don't want in their life and they don't need in their life, and they're going to take you out of their life. So we have to be someone that somebody wants in their life. And for me, that's not saying things that I don't mean, because even if you don't mean it, and even if you apologize and say you didn't mean it, it still hurts like you meant it. So I definitely cut that out. That's a big thing that I've worked on. Also, just thinking that, you know, people do not have to be in your life. So anybody who's in your life and is inspirational in your life, or is positive in your life, they don't have to be there. So So, you know what I mean? Wake up thankful that there's people in your life that want to be in your life.